Hello everyone, welcome to SciEase. In this video, I will tell you about the versatile nature of carbon. We have read about the covalent bonds. Covalent bonds, they are formed by sharing of the electrons between the two atoms. So carbon also forms covalent bond, and there are two factors noticed in carbon. They are, first one is the catenation. Carbon has the unique ability to form bonds with other atoms of carbon, giving rise to large molecules. We know that proteins, carbohydrates, fats, they have very large molecules. In the same way, the clothes we wear, nylon, polyester, or polythene, etc., they are all made by long chains of carbon. So these compounds, they may have long chains of carbon, branch chains of carbon, or even carbon atoms arranged in the form of rings. Carbon, it can form single bond, double bond, or triple bond. If carbon forms single bond, then the compounds are known as saturated compounds. If it forms double or triple bond, then unsaturated compounds like alkenes and alkynes. So, this property of catenation, that is shown by the carbon compounds. Silicon also shows this property of catenation. It can form the bond with the hydrogen, but the extent is only up to 7 or 8 silicon atoms. And that too, this compound that is quite reactive and unstable. But in case of carbon, the bonds, they are very strong, and so the compounds, they are stable. Second property of carbon, unique property, that is tetravalency. Since carbon has the valency of 4, it is capable of bonding with 4 other atoms of carbon or atoms of some other monovalent elements. Compounds of carbon, they are formed with oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, sulfur, chlorine, and many other elements, giving rise to compounds with specific properties which depend on the element other than carbon present in the molecule. Now, one thing I want to tell you, that is, what is the reason for the formation of the strong bonds by carbon. Because of its small size, the size of carbon, that is small. That is why the nucleus that will hold the shared pair of the electrons strongly. So, the carbon forms very strong bonds, and the compounds formed as a result, they are stable. But in case of the large molecules, the hold of the nucleus for the shared pair of the electrons, that is less, and hence the bonds, they are not so strong, and the compounds formed are also not so stable. So these two properties, sometimes the definition that is asked, or you can tell the two properties which are unique in case of carbon. So this is very important, and this is the basic. The tetravalency and that you will come across while drawing, while writing the structure of carbon compounds, that we should fulfill the tetravalency of carbon. So that's all about the versatile nature of carbon. Thank you.